Do you suppress your negative emotions and show up your positive side only and label yourself, I'm a positive person? Hello, you're not a positive person, you are suffering from toxic positivity. Or you have developed a nature of sleeping with your phone, or you avoid difficult conversation, or you feel good being busy all the time, or you make yourself available all the time for everybody. Hey, hello. You are doing such great mistakes. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Kashika Jain. I'm a psychologist. In this video, I'll be talking about 5 common, very important mistakes people usually do unknowingly. They're not aware about their mistakes, and eventually, after some time, they suffer a lot. They lose their mental health as well as their physical health suffers. So in this video, I'll be explaining in detail about these 5 habits. So let's begin. Now let's talk about first habit, overusing toxic positivity. When you continuously suppress your negative emotion, it leads to emotional dysregulation. You feel difficulty in identifying your true emotions. You fake yourself. You make yourself emotionally sick. And gradually, you become an oversensitive person. You got triggered by small events, persons, but you do not realize it, and you simply cover it by giving a positive meaning to any situation, any person. There's nothing bad in giving to positive meaning to events and people, but if you're doing it overly, you are overusing positivity, then you are making yourself victim of toxic positivity, because it dysregulates your emotions. It increases the activity in your limbic brain, especially amygdala, your fear center, your emotional processing centers. And also, you reduce the activity of prefrontal cortex. Prefrontal cortex is the part of brain which is capable of thinking rationally, analyzing the situation, or making decisions. Over a period of time, you reduce the activity of prefrontal cortex and your amygdala takes control of your emotions. And you feel lost. You feel unable to understand why you are not feeling good. Because in the past, you programmed yourself with toxic positivity. Understand, you are a normal human being. You are allowed to express your emotions, and it's really good, it's really okay to express your negative emotions. Just feel them, process them, and release them and move on. If you feel shame in feeling or processing negative emotions, it's your mistake. Might be you have been conditioned like this. Might be some authority figure told you this, that you cannot feel negative emotions. If you feel negative emotions, it's bad, it means you are weak. Might be all that conditioning playing a crucial role behind it. But understand, it's completely normal. I am validating it because I'm a psychologist. I have seen so many clients, and I am assuring you that it's completely normal to feel variety of emotions. We can feel sadness, we can feel happiness, sometimes we may feel jealous, sometimes we feel hurt, sometimes we feel too positive, motivated, enthusiastic, confident. So all these emotions are beautiful. So we are humans, we feel variety of emotions. Just do not allow any emotion to control you. And for that, you need to understand how to regulate your emotions nicely, effectively. So whenever you feel something, acknowledge it. Do not go in denial. Acknowledge it, feel it, Understand why are you feeling this way and change the narrative, change your activities and free yourself from that emotion. That way you learn to stay positive, not to stay with the toxic positivity. So being positive is cool, but being toxic positive, it's really troublesome. So understand this well and change this habit of you. So now moving to the second one, avoiding difficult conversation. When you develop this tendency of avoiding difficult conversation in which you are not comfortable or you think you may make other person uncomfortable or it can lead to arguments, fight, and might be deep down you have fear of abandonment. You are fearful of being rejected. So there may be layers of fears. So due to any reason, if you avoid difficult conversation, you suppress your emotions and again you overstimulate your amygdala and reduce the cortex brain capacity. Because the more you suppress your emotions, more dysregulation happens in your system and it leads to dysfunctional anterior cingulate cortex activity. So understand, you are allowed, you are free to say your point. Even if you disagree, even if you have your own view, intellectual, your choices, your likings are different. You are right, you are unique. You are not here to agree with everybody. You are not here to just express those emotions or say those points which other person may like. You are allowed to say everything, whatever you feel, whatever you think, right? But always be mindful. When you talk to somebody, be mindful, be respectful what you are saying, take responsibility. Simply make sure that your words, your actions, your expressions, your body language don't hurt anybody else. So you are allowed to express yourself fully. So whenever you sense that it is difficult for me to convey, hold on. Take a long and deep breath in, exhale and relax and say to yourself, I am wise enough. I know how to put my point. I will say this beautifully, naturally. Because I'm not here to prove anybody wrong and I'm not rigid. I'm not expecting that everybody should agree to my point. The purpose of conversation is only to express my point. I'm open, I'm flexible. That way, you train yourself. Even if you feel difficulty in expressing your point when it comes to a difficult topic, just prepare yourself in advance what you are going to say. Initially, when you do this preparation work, it gives you confidence and gradually you train your brain to express yourself naturally without any prior preparation. But never avoid difficult conversation. Doesn't matter the topic is discussion about any sexual content or relationship or cheating or any losses or mistakes you did. No matter what the topic is, you are allowed to discuss any of the topic. Now moving to the third habit, being too busy all the time. If you have developed a nature of being too busy all the time, now be alert because it's really bad, because chronic overworking leads to burnt out. Later in life, you feel that you are not depressed, but you are not happy as well. You fail to understand why you are not feeling good. You are working like a machine, but not feeling any sense of achievement, not feel like talking to people, not feel like going to the parties. And that way, you become the victim of smiling depression. You fake your smile, and deep down inside, you feel empty, completely hollow. because you did not respect your body, you didn't respect your mind, you did not give them proper rest, and now they are not functioning well altogether. So you have trained yourself to work for hours. You feel now difficulty in saying no. You make yourself available all the time in the work scenario as well in your personal commitments, because you feel if I am available all the time, if I am busy all the time, it means I am valuable. So might be your childhood experiences are playing crucial role behind it. Might be you have developed fond response and you feel like that if I'm working too much, I'm too busy, and if I'm available for everybody, if I say yes to everything, that's how you feel your importance. So you need to look back to your childhood and understand why you have been doing this to you. What are the actual reason behind it? Because everyone needs rest. Everyone needs break. It's completely okay, normal to take work break. It's completely normal to say no to people. But if you don't do that, you are harassing yourself. You are saying your body to release more cortisol. And you are making yourself sick because stress hormones increases naturally in your system and you remain in sympathetic nervous system. You rarely switch to parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest mode, and most of the time you remain in sympathetic nervous system, which is a high alert zone where you work, feel stress, even you work, feel stress. That's a fight flight mode. So might be you are not aware about your fears. Just hold on. Take a pause. Talk to yourself. Ask yourself this most important question. Hey, why I'm running so fast? Why I'm not taking break? What are my hidden fears? Whom I want to prove myself? Is this the only way to feel good? Or I can feel good by doing some rest or by doing some fun activities as well. Understand, you are not here on this planet to burden yourself. You deserve rest. You deserve all the happiness. You're not a machine. You are a normal human being. So be kind to yourself. Feel compassion with yourself. Allow yourself to do mistakes. Take learning and move on. Take proper rest. Say freely no to everybody. Give yourself priority. You are important. You are valuable. I hope you will change this habit of you. Now moving to the fourth one, being the helper all the time. If you make yourself available all the time for people, people start disrespecting you. They start taking advantage of you. They form a belief that you are available 24/7. You are good for nothing. You are too free. You are cheap. So understand. Make yourself valuable. Set healthy boundaries. Because when you make yourself available for people all the time, you indulge into the people pleasing. Most probably the causes lying in your childhood. So childhood is very crucial period of anyone's life. Look back to your childhood and ask yourself, why I do people pleasing? Why I am unable to say no? Why I am unable to set boundaries? Or even if I set my boundaries, why don't I respect my boundaries? And recall your past experiences, especially your childhood experiences, and reparent your inner child. And tell your inner child it's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries and respect the boundaries. And do not make yourself available all the time. Value yourself. Make yourself important. Affirm to yourself, I'm important. I have my limits. I have my boundaries. I respect my boundaries. I am valuable. Because constantly, when you make yourself available, you over empathize with people and you do not get that concern, care, time, value in return. So it exhausts you, it increases the stress level in your system and also reduces the level of oxytocin, which is a bonding hormone, and also the serotonin levels. And when oxytocin and serotonin level goes down in your system and stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol increases, there is imbalance in your system and you feel exhausted, you feel burnout, you feel empty, loneliness, isolated, disrespected. You develop lots of fears. You reduce your productivity. You feel like not doing anything. So, in a way, you harm yourself. So, understand. First, you need to respect yourself. First, you need to treat yourself as an important person. Then only other person will consider you as important. Actually, you are. Now, finally, moving to the last habit of this episode, and that's sleeping with your phone. I know you're smiling because you sleep with your phone. When you sleep with your phone, you disturb the melatonin process, which is a sleep hormone, and also disturbs circadian rhythm, and also disturbs REM sleep, and it leads to difficulty in emotional processing memory. Why you are doing with yourself? When your sleep gets disturbed, you feel less productive, you feel tired, drained in the next morning. Understand, when you use your phone too much in bed, you condition your mind with hyperactivity. Your conscious brain doesn't shut down easily, and gradually you train your conscious mind to stay awake in your bed. And if you sleep with somebody, you have a sleeping partner, so also you block channel of communication. You do not talk to that person, whether you give time to your phone. It hampers your relationship as well. And even if you sleep alone, so it is that bad habit which is destroying you in the moment, and but in the coming time it will badly affect your mental as well as physical health, because sleep is very, very important. In sleep, body heals, mind heals itself, because mind cleans the garbage in sleep and body heals your inner wounds which you are not aware about in sleep. So sleep is very important. Just break up with your phone before going to bed, at least 30 minutes before going to bed. Just break up with your phone until next morning, and simply sit on your bed, close your eyes. If you are alone, cuddle yourself, pamper yourself, and say to yourself, hey, I'm going to sleep peacefully, and my mind and body will heal me, and in the next morning I'll wake up fresh and happily. If you're sleeping with somebody, talk to them nicely, say some nice words to them, cuddle them, and sleep well. And affirm yourself, I'm ready to heal. This way, you can get rid of your bad habits. I hope this video helped you a lot. Now, a small request. Please do share this video with your friends and family members, and also subscribe my channel, like this video, leave a beautiful comment, and also download my app. Just type my name, Dr. Kashika Jain. You will find my app, download it and meditate every day. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.